everyone. We're doing the split method again today. So we're practicing this method of multiplication. You'll see my face down in the bottom right-hand corner today because some families have asked if they could see my face as well as hear my voice. So there you go. So let's get started. On the first sheet, on the level 1 sheet, you will see double-digit number times a single-digit number. On the level 2 sheet, you'll see 3-digit numbers multiplied against a single-digit number. So let's have a quick look at this first one as a recap to get you going again. So we know that 27 is a 20, and we know it is a 7 because we know 20 plus 7 will give us 27. So let's write those numbers down. We've got a 20 and we've got a 7. We're going to multiply them out. So the number that we're going to look at to multiply against is the 8. So we have to have the 8 appearing twice in our two number sentences. So here we go. Let's put the equal sign in. So we're going to look at the first number sentence. Now the first number sentence looks quite tricky, 20 times 8, but in fact it's not. We're going to focus on the 2, we're going to focus on the 8. What are 2 8s? Well, 2 8s are 16, so let's put the 16 down. Now, we know that 20 times 8 is not going to be 16. It can never equal 16. So we've got to look back here and see how many zeros we have. We have 1 0. So we're going to pop the 1 0 down here. If we had 2 zeros here, we would put 2. If we had 3, we'd put 3. But because we've only got 1 0 in the number 20, we're only going to put 1 0 here. Let's look at 7 8s. We know that 7 8s are 56. I'm going to pop my equal sign in. I'm going to put my plus sign here. Now I'm going to focus on the units first, always focusing on the units first. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. When I write the number 11, I can see that this first number has to go under the tens, and this number here has to be put over the hundreds. So I'm now looking at the hundreds number. So I've counted up the units, I've counted up the tens, and I had to split the number. And here 1 plus 1 is 2. So my answer is 216. 216. So that's the level 1 is just the 2-digit numbers being multiplied against a 1-digit number. For your level 2 worksheets, you'll see a 3-digit number and again multiplied by a single-digit number. So let's write out this number. Let's separate it out. We're going to split it up into 100. We're going to split it into a 20, and we're going to split it into an 8. So I've got 100 and 20 and an 8. And I'm going to put my multiplication symbol in. And I know I'm multiplying it against each of these numbers against 7, so I'm going to pop down the 7. And again, the equal sign in. Sorry, my writing's not very good. And now I'm going to times these out. So I'm looking at 100 times 7. Well, I know that 7 times 1 is 7. And I'm going to look at how many zeros are here. There's 2, so I'm going to write them down. There's 2 zeros. So I know that 100 times 7 is 700. I'm looking here at 20 times 7. I know that 2 7s are 14. I'm going to put my 14 down. How many zeros? I can see there's 1 0. I'm going to put a 1. 1 0. I know that 20 times 7 is 140. And 8 7s, or 7 8s, are 56. Oopsie, 56. And now I'm going to put my equal sign and I'm going to add them all up. Again, I'm focusing. I've got 3 numbers here. All my units are carefully lined up, one under the other. All my tens are carefully lined up, and all my hundreds are lined up. So 0 plus 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 4 plus 5 is 9. And 7 plus 1 is 8. My answer is 896. I'm going to write it back up here. 896. What I was very careful to do was to line up my numbers so they are in good lines with the units, the tens and the hundreds right under each other. Okay, let's look at 450 times 6. So we know that 450 is a 400 and it is a 50. Because if I add those two together, 400 plus 50 is going to give me 450. Let's write that out here. 400 and a 50. And let's put in our multiplication symbol, and we've got to focus on the 6. We're going to multiply them against the 6. Okay, this looks tricky. 400 times 6, but it's not. Let's just focus on the 4 and let's focus on the 6. We know that 6 4s are 24. And I'm going to add 2 zeros. I'm going to focus on my next number sentence is 50 times 6. Well, I'm going to focus on the 5 and I'm going to focus on the 6. 6 5s are 30. How many zeros? 1 0. I'm going to put in my equal sign and I'm going to put a plus. Now, I'm going to focus on my units. Here I've made sure all my units line up. So it's nice and easy. All my tens line up, all my hundreds. And my thousands, I've only got one, but it's sitting where another 1,000 would be if I needed to draw one in. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 2 plus nothing is 2. My answer for this number sentence is 2,700. 2,700. So level 1 is just 2-digit numbers multiplied against one single-digit number, and the level 2 sheet is 3-digit numbers multiplied against a single-digit number. Good luck with those. I'm sure you'll do very, very well.